Francis de Sales has this great line that many of us have taken comfort from in Introduction to the Devout Life, where he says, have patience with all things, but chiefly have patience with yourself. Something to the effect of never lose heart at seeing your own poverty, but every day begin the task anew. Why is that so important to have patience with ourselves? Because at first, it almost sounds like, well, you're giving yourself too much leeway. You should actually be really aggravated and anxious about your own shortcomings.
John, of course, has something very similar when he's analyzing the various disguises that pride kind of takes in. He says pride can manifest itself in impatience with your spiritual development. You know, it's kind of like, I should be better, or I should, I'm better than this, or I should be doing better, or that type of thing. He says you need to be patient with yourself until God gives you the grace and gives you the acts in your soul type of thing. So impatience with your spiritual growth can actually be rooted in pride. So it's very, he's a master at identifying things like that. Yeah. But then he says, sometimes people are too patient, with their spiritual failings. So there's that middle, good middle.
So without the direction of a good spiritual father, how do you know whether you're being too patient or not patient enough? Because I would suspect that most people who are really trying to live a good Christian life, who are praying every day, who are going to Mass when they can, who are trying to raise their children in the faith, who are going to frequent confessions, or at least monthly confession or bi-monthly, these are people who probably do fit the former, where they actually have to have more patience with themselves. And my fear is that sometimes we can lead people into a scrupulosity by telling them.
Well, the spiritual practices don't guarantee a union with the Lord. They dispose us for his action in our soul. So we need to kind of carry out the spiritual practices like doing the right things, not with the expectation that if I do the right things, I'm going to be into deeper union with the Lord, but I'm disposing myself as a beggar, asking God for his action in my life to help me be healed from the wounds of sin, or help me grow in union with him. So it's sort of like we need to be doing the spiritual practices from a posture of dependence and poverty, and just depending on the Lord, trusting in him, and not from a posture of, if I try harder or do better, I'm going to actually get the goal. No, the only way you're going to get the goal if the Lord does it to you. Only God is holy. Like Jesus said, call no man good. Somebody called Jesus good. He said, call no man good. Nobody's good. Only God is good. Only God can impart goodness to us. He wants us to want it. He wants us to strive for it, but not in an anxious way, but in a dependent, hopeful, faithful way.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below letting us know what you thought about the video.